What is going on, guys? Welcome to this training on what is online coaching. What we're going to do is a little bit different than the normal trainings I do on this channel. I'm actually going to open up my slides that I've built for you to introduce you guys to the opportunity of online coaching. Now, if you're here, it probably means that you're thinking about becoming an online coach or you're learning how to scale a business, but you might not be sure what online coaching even is or how you can make money on it. And so that's what we're going to dive into. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, guys, welcome to the training. So we're going to talk about online coaching because I get a lot of questions about what it is, how it works, how people can get started, what kind of results they can expect for their lives. And, over the last 3 years, we've worked with almost 1,000 online coaches and fitness coaches to help them start their business. And many of them have been able to quit their jobs, make 5K, 10K, and a few of them even up to 20, 30, 50K per month. So I've definitely have a lot of experience in this space, and I'm very passionate about helping people make money through what they love, which is fitness coaching. So we're going to introduce you to the opportunity so that way you can see whether or not it's a good fit for you. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zakk Colburn, and over a decade ago is pretty much when my journey started. Now I'm gonna make this a quick story. 15 years old, skinny, depressed. I had zero confidence, and I pretty much hit a point to where I knew I needed to change my life. I was very unhappy, and I wanted to take control of my life. And so what I did was I joined the gym. And so I transformed my body. And in doing so, I transformed my mindset and I transformed my life. I started training seriously in high school. I built my body, I built my confidence, and I seriously felt like a new man. I knew I needed to share this passion with the world. And at that moment, I decided that personal training and fitness coaching is what I was going to do for the rest of my life. So out of high school, I got certified as a personal trainer. And very quickly, my hopes were crushed because I went to go get a job at a gym and realized that there was no way that I was going to be able to fulfill my personal goals and personal dreams working as a trainer in the gym. Pretty much what they told me was that I was going to get paid minimum wage per session, and the sessions could be 30 minutes long. So that was, at the time it was like $12 for a half-hour session or $12 for a 45-minute session or something like that. They weren't going to provide me the leads. I had to go get the leads myself, and I did that by walking on the gym floor. And I also had to sell the programs myself, and they take 70% of the commission. So I'm here saying, okay, I'm going to come in here, work for free to get leads. You guys are going to take 70% of my commission of the packages I sell, and then I'm going to get paid minimum wage. Why wouldn't I just do this myself? Right. And so at that moment, I actually never even got hired. I walked out and decided that I was going to open up my own gym. So at the time, I had some money. I saved up and bought some equipment, turned my mom's garage into a studio gym. And I started training clients for $10, $15, $20 a session. And, it was great. I loved it. I had, it was my first taste of entrepreneurship and first taste of working for myself. And I decided that, I was never going to work for anyone else ever again. Since then, I built my following, I built my physique, and I was able to capitalize on social media, primarily Instagram. And with that, I changed my life through online coaching. This is obviously I jumped ahead a ton. This is a 10-year-long journey. There's ups and downs. But where I am today, I recently just got engaged with my fiance, Megan. I bought my dream Corvette. It's an all black C8. It looks killer. And I recently just got back from traveling the world. We went to the Philippines, Colombia, Mexico City, had a great time the last 6 months. And online coaching did that for me. Online coaching was the thing that allowed me to do what I love, allowed me to help people all over the world, allowed me to make money. And it gave me the freedom to be able to be my own boss. And so that's why I'm so passionate about sharing online coaching with you today. So don't just take my advice. Look at the results that I've been able to get for my clients. So this is just a quick message. Hey, Zakk, good morning. Just wanted to send you a quick text thanking you. You literally helped me build my business from the ground up. We hit our second consecutive, a little over 10K month collected. I'm now in the process of hiring an assistant coach, and it feels so surreal. I'm also moving out into my own luxury apartment in Laguna Niguel, CA next month. So that's California. Very thankful for you. Seriously, could have done it without your support, guidance, and constant support. Honestly, the fact that I was able to make more than what my old manager used to make is mind blowing. First month in, The month isn't even over yet, and I've contracted 6,500 so far, and have two potential closes this weekend, and total 7,500 in the first month. The fact that you've guided me, shown me everything, and most importantly, made me believe in me. So my biggest win is finding freedom through my first month into your damn program. Thank you, Zakk. Hey, Zakk, just wanted to thank you for everything. Before jumping into PTBI, I was lost, did not have any direction when it came to my career, was working a fast food job for $12 an hour until midnight every night. When we first talked on the call, I was dead ass broke and invested money I didn't have. And no offense, I wasn't even sure if your program was going to be worth it because it was literally way more than a month of my salary. I'm glad I took that leap of faith, man. I was 19 years old when I invested in your course. I'm still 19 years old, but I'm a completely different person. Not only that, made 9K last month alone at 19. Crazy how fast everything can change. I appreciate everything, brother. I think this is the last one. Thanks, Zakk. I just had a sec where I remember you telling me that I can make 10K a month when I first started, and I literally thought you were insane. I never saw myself creating the life that I have in the past 6 months, and I'm so damn proud of myself, but I couldn't have done any of it if I didn't have you pushing me and challenging me. Much love, man. Okay, this is the last one. Biggest win since joining this course has showed me the path to something I truly thought was only in my dreams. I never realized how much suffering I was putting myself through by lacking confidence and withholding my talents from the world. I was scared as hell of what people should think of me. I am finally stepping into the role of someone I want to be, and this community is the reason behind that. This is much more than just making money. It's about being someone you're freaking proud of, and I couldn't agree more. So, what is online coaching? Online coaching is a new opportunity that arose within the last 5 years for personal trainers to make money online without having to work in the gym, without having to need a physical location, and without having to trade their time for money. When I was starting my in-person studio and I was trading my time for money, I realized that yes, I was on my own boss, but I was still an employee to my clients because I had no location freedom, I had no time freedom, and I was only making money by the amount of sessions that I was doing. And so my income was capped and I was really just bound to another job. And sure, I could take time off when I wanted to, but I still wasn't making money at the time. But when I discovered online coaching, I realized that I could train clients online using my laptop. And that allowed me to work when I want to, right? Which could be late at night, could be early in the evening, and I can take the days off. I can go to the beach when I wanted to. I can travel when I wanted to. I can reach people all over the world. So I could train clients in Japan. I actually had clients in Japan, trying clients in Europe, and clients all over the country. And it's crazy. Some of my best friends that I've ever met were clients that I visited while traveling, which is really, really cool. You can't get that with in-person training. And then the other thing with online coaching is that you're able to make just way more money as a fitness coach, right? Whereas, in-person training, you're going to be limited to the sessions. And so, if you're in the gym, you're probably going to be making 4 to 5K at most. Working for yourself as an in-person trainer, you're probably looking at, 8 to 10K. But, as an online business owner, you can make 20, 30, 40, 50K per month. We even have students doing $60,000 per month. And I know that might sound crazy, but trust me, it's possible and it is doable. So how does it differ from in-person training? Well, in-person training, you're going to be working in the gym, right? Let's just say you're working at a commercial gym. Like I mentioned, the pay structure is terrible. The culture is terrible. You're working for a corporation. And so you get that corporate 9 to 5, energy suck with no benefits. You're essentially, I honestly see in-person trainers at a commercial gym almost the same as working at a fast food restaurant. That's essentially what it is for personal training, right? The best personal trainers have their own business, right? With online coaching, how it differs is that you're actually going to be programming, right? You're not training, you're programming. And so in-person training, you're going to be checking their form, counting their reps. And as soon as that person leaves the gym, it's the Wild West. You have no idea what they're doing. They're probably drinking on the weekends. They're probably, taking a bunch of caffeine or, nicotine or eating junk food. Like, who really knows how accountable they're being? Because all they think is just, oh, I'm getting my session in. and I'm good, right? And then you as a trainer are so burnt out that there's no possible way you're checking in with your clients outside of the hours that they pay you for, right? But with online coaching, you're there 24/7. You're there and available to them all around the clock. And your accountability for them is not whether or not they show up, it's whether or not they're getting results on a weekly basis. And so it's much more results based. You're encompassing a lot more of fitness because you're encompassing nutrition, you're encompassing mindset, you're encompassing habits and routine, they're encompassing training programming. And so it's an overall life transformation. And so it's much better for the coach and much better for the clients as well. Now, how do you actually coach clients online? So there's actually a few platforms that allow you to manage your clients online. A good example of this is Trainerize. Another great example is mycoach.ai. Another great example is True Coach. These are online platforms that allow you to have profiles of your clients. And with these profiles, you can keep before and after photos. You can track their weight progress. You can program their workout plans. You could program their meal plans, and you can also assign them goals and then also see whether or not they fulfill those things. And then once a week, you have a check-in, right? So instead of you training them in person, you check in with them. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes per check-in, where you review their before and after photos for the week compared to the week before. You review their assessment form, which is having them fill out a survey to discover how they did that week. And then you are able to manipulate their plan for them to continue seeing results. So it's much more results driven, which is why I'm a firm believer of it, because that's really how you change lives, is not getting them to show up to the gym for an hour-long session, but it's getting them results, right? So how you coach online is there's training platforms to do it. You have a weekly check-in with your clients. And this allows you to scale to so many more clients. With in-person training, you are limited to 10, 15, maybe 20 clients if you're really busting your ass. But with online coaching, you can easily have 30, 40, 50 clients on your roster and be able to manage all those people. So why would someone prefer an online coach? So I will say, full transparency, the types of people that hire online coaches are very different than the types of people that hire in-person training, right? I hear all the time trainers go, "Oh, my clients don't want an online coach. They prefer having an in-person trainer." Or you might even know people yourself that don't know about online coaching and would prefer an in-person trainer. And that's totally fine, because I will say people have their preferences, but you have to understand that the types of people that are hiring online coaches that would hire you as an online coach are not the same type of people that would hire you as an in-person trainer. It's a completely different demographic. And the types of people that are hiring online coaches typically are more self-accountable, they're more motivated, and they're more self-starting, right? They don't need someone in there to count the reps. They just need a little bit of guidance and structure on how to get results, right? They're already motivated to show up in the gym. They're already putting in the work. They just need a little bit of one, structure, and two, accountability, right? So you're going to be working with a completely different type of person. So why should you online coach, right? Well, 3 reasons really. 1 is you're going to be able to make a lot more money as an online coach. 2, you're going to have a lot more time for yourself, or at least, own your time. For me, even though I might work 24/7, I'm still so much happier because it's my decision, right? If I wanted to take a night off, I can, right? Or I can choose to work, which is a blessing and it's a luxury. The other thing is also location freedom, right? You will have freedom to be able to travel, to be able to, work from a coffee shop, work from your house, work from a WeWork station, work from your buddy's house, wherever it is that you want to work. Now, I do not want to sell this as an easy thing. It's not. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not a, hey, you're going to make a ton of money really fast and never have to work. No, it takes a lot of hard work. And it takes time to start making money, right? Because the field is competitive. But if you are passionate about coaching, this is the best route to go, right? It's going to be hard to be an in-person trainer at a commercial gym, barely making any money. It's also going to be hard building a business starting from scratch, right? But what would you rather have in the next 2 to 3 years, right? Would you rather be stuck at an in-person gym, or would you rather have gotten your business off the ground with a little bit of hard work? So what do you need to get started? So you don't necessarily need to be certified. I always say that you don't need to be certified, but you do need to be qualified. right? So a certification will do a great job of getting you a job at the gym, right? They have a requirement, but honestly, it is so easy to pass that test. It almost, the barrier to entry is essentially like, take a quiz online and get your certification. And now you're qualified to help coach people, right? It's kind of ridiculous, but you don't need a certification to start a business, right? No one's going to ask you, hey, what certification do you have? No, they want to know that they can get results. Now, with that being said, right, this is a disclaimer. You do need to be qualified. You do need to know how to get people results in a healthy manner. And you do need to be responsible in taking control of people's health, right? So I do recommend that you go out there and get an education when it comes to fitness training and coaching. So that way you can ethically coach without putting someone in harm's way, but you don't necessarily need a certification. So just keep that in mind. Now, with that being said, if you have the qualifications, if you know how to coach, if you know how to get people results and you're confident in doing so, all you need is social media. That's it. The only thing that, and maybe a laptop, but I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, you probably have a computer or a laptop, but like those are the only things you need, because the software that you're going to be able to coach your clients is on your laptop. And then all of your ways of marketing and getting clients is through your phone, right? So you really don't need much, which is great. So what are the first steps? The first steps is to learn a little bit more about online coaching, right? What I would recommend is watching more of the videos on my channel here, because this is what I do. This is what I talk about. This is what I live and breathe. I love helping people transform their life through online coaching. And so, start here, start watching more videos. But I want to introduce you guys to PTBI. So PTBI is our program. It's our business. It's called the Personal Trainers Business Incubator. And what we do is we work with fitness coaches and personal trainers and help them start their online coaching business, right? Just like I started as a personal trainer, I transformed my life through online coaching. I now love helping personal trainers transform their life through online coaching as well. So if you guys are interested in learning more about how we can help, all you have to do is click the links down below. There's an application to our program. And with that application, one of our team members will reach out and tell you a little bit more about the program, see if it's a good fit. And from there, we'll talk about the next steps. So if you guys are ready to transform your life and take advantage of this opportunity, click the link below this video and let's get to it. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have found this training valuable. I will absolutely do more of these if you guys wish. All you got to do is leave a question in the comment box and I will get to it. But let's rip it. Peace.